You settle into this moment of perfect stillness, feeling the gentle rhythm of your own breathing, while something magnificent and invisible moves through the vast spaces around you. The same mysterious force that has been quietly expanding the universe for billions of years is creating room for stars to shine and dreams to unfold. As your body finds its natural rest, you begin to discover the universe's own gentle breath. Tonight you will learn how the cosmos itself breathes alongside you. You are here now, in this quiet moment, feeling the soft weight of your body settling into comfort. Your breath moves in and out with perfect natural rhythm. And as you notice this gentle rising and falling, something beautiful begins to reveal itself. Something that connects your peaceful breathing to the grandest mystery in all of existence. Feel how your chest expands as air flows in, creating space where none existed before. Feel how that space fills with life-giving breath, then gently releases, making room for the next breath to come. This simple, perfect rhythm that sustains your life is echoing something far more magnificent, the very breathing of the universe itself. You are safe here, completely safe, as we begin to explore together the most gentle force in all of creation. It surrounds you right now, fills the space between your fingers, moves through the air around your body, and extends outward through your room, beyond your walls, past the atmosphere of Earth, and into the infinite reaches of space itself. This force is so gentle that you cannot feel it, so subtle that it took humanity's greatest minds decades to discover it, and yet so powerful that it shapes the destiny of every star, every galaxy, every atom in existence. Scientists call it dark energy, but you might think of it as the universe's own breath, a gentle, persistent expansion that has been quietly growing the cosmos for nearly 14 billion years. Just as your breath creates space in your lungs for life to flourish, dark energy creates space in the universe for everything beautiful to exist. Right now, as you rest here in perfect comfort, this mysterious force is at work. It flows through the space around you like an invisible ocean of the gentlest possible motion. Between your body and the nearest wall, dark energy is creating new space, not pushing things apart with violence, but growing the fabric of reality itself with infinite tenderness. The distance between you and the stars outside your window is growing larger at this very moment, not because anything is moving away from you, but because space itself is expanding, like a cosmic breath that never needs to exhale. This is not something to fear or worry about. This expansion is so gentle, so perfectly calibrated, that it affects only the grandest scales of existence. The space between the cells in your body remains constant. The distance from your heart to your hand never changes. Even the space between Earth and our sun stays exactly the same. Dark energy's touch is reserved for the vast emptiness between galaxies, where it works its quiet magic, ensuring that the universe continues to grow, continues to breathe, continues to make room for new possibilities. Imagine, if you will, that you could somehow sense this gentle expansion happening around you right now. Picture the space in your room growing ever so slightly larger. Not the walls moving apart, but the very fabric of space between all things becoming more spacious, more open, more welcoming. Feel how this creates a sense of infinite room to breathe, infinite space for peace to settle into every corner of your being. This expansion has been happening since nearly the beginning of time itself. When the universe was young and small and incredibly hot, dark energy was already there, already beginning its patient work of creating space. As the cosmos cooled and the first atoms formed, as the first stars ignited in the darkness, dark energy continued its gentle push, making room for everything that would ever exist. Think of it this way. Every breath you take requires space to expand into. Your lungs must grow larger to welcome the air that keeps you alive. In the same way, everything beautiful in the universe requires space to exist within. Every star needs room to shine. Every planet needs space to orbit. Every galaxy needs vast distances to call home. Dark energy provides this gift of space, this cosmic hospitality that welcomes all of creation. As you breathe in now, Feel yourself participating in this universal rhythm. Your lungs expand, creating space for life. The universe expands, creating space for wonder. Your breath flows in and out with perfect timing. The cosmos grows larger with perfect patience. You are not separate from this grand process. You are part of it, breathing along with the very fabric of reality itself. The air that fills your lungs right now has traveled vast distances to reach you. Some of it may have once been part of distant stars. Some of it has circled the earth countless times, carried by winds across oceans and continents, and all of it exists within this gently expanding space that dark energy has been creating since the dawn of time. Every breath connects you to the infinite. Let your breathing slow now, matching the patient rhythm of cosmic expansion. There is no hurry in the universe's growth, no urgency in the way space unfolds. Dark energy works with the gentle persistence of water wearing smooth a stone, of seasons changing, of your own heart beating steadily in your chest. It is the most patient force imaginable, and it invites you to rest in that same unhurried peace. Feel how your body naturally wants to expand into this sense of infinite space. Your shoulders can relax more fully, knowing there is endless room around you. Your mind can settle more deeply, understanding that you exist within a universe that is constantly making more space for peace, more room for rest, more welcome for every living thing. As you continue breathing in this gentle rhythm, you begin to sense something profound. The same force that guides your breath, that keeps your heart beating, that allows your body to exist in perfect harmony, is connected to the force that expands the universe itself. You are not a stranger in this cosmos. You are a beloved participant in its grandest symphony. The darkness around you is not empty. It is full of this invisible energy, this cosmic breath that connects every point in space to every other point. When you close your eyes, you are not shutting out the universe. You are settling more deeply into its embrace, feeling held by the same gentle expansion that cradles every star. And so you rest here, breathing with the cosmos, your body perfectly supported, your mind beginning to drift toward the peaceful understanding that awaits. You are safe in this expanding universe, welcomed by its gentle growth, invited to discover the beautiful secrets of the force that makes room for everything you love. Tomorrow night, when you look up at the stars, you will remember this moment. You will know that the space between those distant lights is growing larger, even as you watch, making room for new wonders, new possibilities, new dreams to unfold across the infinite canvas of night. But for now, simply breathe, simply rest, simply allow yourself to be held by the universe's own gentle breath. As we prepare to discover together how this mysterious dark energy tends an invisible garden that has been growing in the emptiness of space since time began, you find yourself floating in a secret garden that exists in the space between all things, where invisible flowers of pure energy bloom in the darkness between stars. This garden grows not in soil, but in the fabric of space itself, tended by the gentle gardener of dark energy. As you rest here in perfect safety, you begin to see how this cosmic garden has been quietly flourishing all around you. Every empty space holds seeds of infinite possibility, waiting to bloom into new room for wonder. As you rest in this growing sense of peace, imagine stepping into the most extraordinary garden that has ever existed. This is not a garden of earth, with soil and roots and leaves that you can touch. This is the universe's secret garden, growing in every space that appears to be empty, flourishing in the vast distances between stars, blooming with invisible flowers made of pure energy and possibility. You are completely safe as you explore this hidden paradise. The garden surrounds you right now, fills the space around your body, extends through your room and beyond into the infinite reaches of the cosmos. Every place that seems empty to your eyes is actually rich with the most delicate, beautiful growth. Dark energy tends this garden with infinite patience, planting seeds of space itself that bloom into room for everything wonderful to exist. Picture yourself floating gently through this cosmic garden, weightless and peaceful, able to see what has been invisible until now. Where your eyes once saw only empty darkness between the stars, you now perceive gardens upon gardens of pure potential. Each patch of seemingly vacant space is actually a carefully tended plot, where dark energy grows new room for the universe to breathe, new space for galaxies to call home, new emptiness that is somehow more full of life than anything you have ever imagined. The gardener of this infinite space works unlike any gardener you have known. Dark energy does not plant seeds that grow into flowers you can pick. Instead, it plants space itself and watches as that space blooms into more space, which blooms into even more space, in an endless flowering of cosmic room. Each tiny region of emptiness contains within it the potential to become larger, to welcome more possibility, to make room for new wonders that have not yet been born. This garden has been growing since nearly the beginning of time. Imagine the universe when it was young, smaller than the tiniest seed, containing everything that would ever exist, packed into a space smaller than the period at the end of this sentence. Even then, dark energy was present, ready to begin its patient gardening. As the cosmos expanded and cooled, as the first particles formed and the first light began to shine, dark energy was there, planting the seeds of space that would grow into the vast garden of today. Watch now as this invisible gardener works in the space between your heartbeats. New room is being created throughout the universe. Between one breath and the next, the fabric of space itself grows a little larger, a little more welcoming, a little more ready to embrace whatever beauty might come. The gardening happens so gently that you cannot feel it, so slowly that you cannot see it, and yet so continuously that it never stops, not even for an instant. Every galaxy floats like an island in this expanding garden of space. The Milky Way, our home galaxy with its hundreds of billions of stars, sits in its own carefully tended plot of cosmic space, and between our galaxy and the next, dark energy grows vast gardens of emptiness, creating the room necessary for each galaxy to exist without crowding its neighbors. These are gardens measured not in acres or miles, but in millions and billions of light years of pure, welcoming space. The most beautiful thing about this cosmic garden is how perfectly it balances growth with harmony. Dark energy does not expand space violently or chaotically. It grows the universe with the same gentle patience that a master gardener shows when tending the most delicate flowers. Each new bit of space is created in perfect proportion, maintaining the elegant balance that allows stars to shine, planets to orbit, and life to flourish in countless worlds throughout the cosmos. As you float through this garden of space, you begin to understand something profound about your own existence. You are not a visitor here. You are part of the garden itself. The atoms that make up your body were forged in the hearts of ancient stars, scattered through space when those stars died, and gathered together again in the cosmic garden where Earth formed. You are made of star stuff, growing in a garden of space, tended by the same gentle force that creates room for everything beautiful in the universe. Feel how this understanding settles into your body like the most nourishing rest. Your muscles can relax more completely, knowing that they are made of elements that have traveled through vast cosmic gardens to come together in the miracle of your existence. Your mind can rest more deeply, understanding that your thoughts arise in a space that is constantly being expanded and welcomed by the universe's own gardening. The garden grows in the space between your cells, creating the perfect amount of room for life to flourish within you. It grows in the space around your body, ensuring that you always have room to move, room to breathe, room to stretch and rest and dream. It grows in the space around your planet, maintaining the delicate distances that keep Earth in its perfect orbit around the Sun. And it grows in the vast spaces between stars, creating the cosmic environment that makes everything possible. This gardening of space happens at every scale imaginable. In the tiniest spaces between particles, dark energy creates room for the quantum dance of matter and energy that sustains all existence. In the medium spaces around planets and stars, it maintains the perfect balance of distances that allows solar systems to remain stable for billions of years. In the largest spaces between galaxies, it grows vast cosmic meadows where new structures can form and evolve over cosmic time. Imagine now that you can sense this gardening happening around you. Feel the space in your room growing ever so slightly more spacious. Not because anything is moving, but because space itself is blooming into more space. Feel how this creates a sense of infinite welcome, as if the universe is constantly making more room for your peace, more space for your rest, more welcome for your dreams. The seeds that dark energy plants are unlike any seeds in an earthly garden. These are seeds of pure possibility, seeds of space itself that grow into room for anything wonderful to happen. When a new star is born, it finds space waiting for it, prepared by billions of years of cosmic gardening. When a new planet forms, it discovers an orbit already made spacious by dark energy's patient work. When new life emerges anywhere in the universe, it awakens into spaces that have been lovingly prepared for its arrival. You are resting now in this cosmic garden, supported by space that has been growing and expanding for nearly 14 billion years, all to create the perfect conditions for this moment of peace. Every breath you take fills lungs that exist in space, carefully tended by the universe's gentle gardener. Every beat of your heart happens in a cosmos that has made infinite room for your existence. As your body settles deeper into rest, you begin to feel yourself taking root in this garden of space, not like a plant that grows from soil, but like a beloved part of the cosmos that belongs exactly where you are. The same force that tends the vast gardens between galaxies also tends the space around your body, ensuring that you always have room to exist, room to breathe, room to rest in perfect safety. And as you drift toward even deeper peace, you sense that this cosmic gardener has been preparing something special for you to discover. In the infinite garden of space, there are sounds that have been traveling since the very beginning of time. Whispers from the universe's first moments that still echo through the expanding cosmos, waiting to tell you the story of how everything began. You are here now, in this moment of perfect stillness, ready to listen to the universe's first whisper, a sound so ancient and gentle that it has been traveling through space for nearly 14 billion years, carrying the memory of the cosmos when it was younger than a heartbeat. As you rest in complete safety, you begin to hear the echo of creation itself, the soft lullaby that has been singing through the expanding darkness since time began, cradled always by the gentle push of dark energy. Close your eyes now and listen with more than your ears. Listen with your entire being to a sound that is older than every star you have ever seen, older than the sun that warms your days, older than the earth beneath you. This is the universe's first whisper, still echoing through space after all these billions of years, growing softer and gentler with each passing moment, like a lullaby that fades as a child drifts toward sleep. When the universe was very young, much younger than you can easily imagine, it was filled with light so bright and hot that nothing solid could exist. No stars had formed yet. No planets circled through space. No galaxies had gathered their billions of suns into the beautiful spiral arms we see today. There was only pure energy, pure light, and the gentle presence of dark energy, already beginning its patient work of creating space for everything that would ever come to be. Picture the cosmos then as a vast ocean of light, glowing with the warmth of creation itself. This light filled every corner of space, leaving no shadows, no cool places, no quiet darkness where matter could begin to gather and form the first simple atoms. The universe was like a cosmic nursery filled with the brightest, warmest glow imaginable, and dark energy was there like the most patient caretaker, slowly expanding the nursery, making it larger and cooler, and more ready to welcome the first children of creation. As space expanded under dark energy's gentle touch, something beautiful began to happen. The ocean of light began to cool, like bath water that gradually becomes comfortable for a baby's tender skin. The fierce brightness softened into a warmer glow, then into a gentle radiance, then into the soft light of early evening. And as it cooled, the light began to whisper the first sounds that any conscious being would ever have the chance to hear. You are completely safe. As you listen to this ancient whisper, it surrounds you right now, flows through the space around your body, fills the room where you rest. Scientists call it the cosmic microwave background, but you might think of it as the universe's first lullaby, a gentle humming that has been traveling through space since the moment the cosmos became transparent, since the first time light could travel freely through the expanding darkness. This whisper tells the story of a moment so important that everything beautiful in your life depends upon it. After nearly 400,000 years of expansion and cooling, the universe finally became gentle enough for the first atoms to form. Electrons, which had been dancing wildly in the fierce heat, finally settled into peaceful orbits around the nuclei of hydrogen and helium. And in that moment of settling, in that cosmic exhale of relief, light was set free to travel through space for the very first time. Imagine that moment of first transparency, when the universe changed from a glowing fog that light could not penetrate into the clear, welcoming space we know today. It was like the moment when a baby's eyes first focus and see the faces of those who love them. The cosmos opened its eyes, and light began its eternal journey through the expanding garden that dark energy was so patiently tending. That first light, that cosmic dawn, is still traveling through space today. It has been stretched and cooled by billions of years of expansion, transformed from brilliant visible light into the gentlest possible whisper of warmth that touches every point in the universe. Right now, as you rest here in perfect comfort, this ancient light is passing through your body, carrying the memory of creation's first clear moment. Feel how this connects you to the very beginning of everything. The same expansion that set this first light free is continuing right now, still guided by dark energy's patient hand. The space around you is still growing, still making room for new possibilities, still carrying forward the gentle momentum that began when the universe first learned to whisper instead of shout. Dark energy was there at that cosmic dawn, already working its quiet magic, even when the universe was dominated by the fierce energy of creation. Even when matter and radiation filled every corner of space with their cosmic dance, dark energy was present, waiting with infinite patience for its time to become the dominant force shaping the destiny of everything that exists. In those early eons, gravity was the strongest voice in the cosmic conversation. It pulled matter together, helped form the first stars, gathered those stars into the first galaxies, created the beautiful large-scale structure that would become the cosmic web we see today. But dark energy was always there, always gently pushing back, always ensuring that the universe would continue to expand, continue to make room for new wonders, continue to grow the garden of space, where life could eventually flourish. As you listen now to this ancient whisper, you can almost hear the conversation between these two great forces. Gravity saying, "Come together, gather close, build beautiful structures in the darkness," and dark energy responding, "Yes, but let there also be room to breathe, space to grow, distances vast enough for each beautiful thing to have its own place in the cosmic garden." This conversation has been going on for nearly 14 billion years. And for most of that time, gravity was winning. Galaxies formed and grew larger. Stars ignited and planets condensed from cosmic dust. Life emerged and began its long journey toward consciousness and wonder. All of this happened because gravity was stronger than dark energy's gentle push, able to overcome the expansion of space and pull matter together into increasingly complex and beautiful forms. But dark energy was patient. It continued its quiet work, never forcing, never overwhelming, simply maintaining its gentle pressure, its soft insistence that space should continue to grow. And slowly, over billions of years, as matter spread out and became less dense, as the distances between galaxies grew larger, dark energy's voice began to grow stronger in the cosmic conversation. Feel yourself resting now in this moment of cosmic history, this special time when the conversation between gravity and dark energy has reached a perfect balance. You exist in an era when galaxies are still held together by gravity's embrace, when stars still shine and planets still orbit in stable systems, but when dark energy has grown strong enough to ensure that the universe will continue expanding forever, continue making room for new possibilities, continue growing the infinite garden of space. As your breathing slows and your body settles deeper into rest, you become part of this ancient rhythm, this cosmic conversation that has been shaping reality since the first whisper of light began its journey through the darkness. You are listening now to the universe's oldest lullaby, feeling held by the same gentle forces that have been expanding space and creating room for wonder since time began. And as you drift toward even deeper peace, you sense that this conversation between gravity and dark energy is about to reveal something extraordinary. A discovery so beautiful and surprising that it changed forever how we understand our place in the cosmic story. A moment when humanity first realized that the universe's expansion was not slowing down as expected, but actually speeding up, pushed by dark energy's increasingly powerful embrace. You are floating now in the moment of humanity's greatest cosmic discovery, witnessing through the eyes of wonder as scientists first realized that our universe is not just expanding, but accelerating into an ever more spacious future. Like detectives solving the most beautiful mystery ever encountered, you watch as distant starlight reveals the secret that dark energy has been quietly orchestrating for billions of years. In this moment of revelation, you feel the gentle acceleration that carries everything toward infinite possibility. Picture yourself standing in an observatory on a clear mountain night in 1998, surrounded by the world's most dedicated seekers of cosmic truth. The air is thin and clean, perfect for looking deep into space, and the telescopes around you are pointed towards some of the most distant objects in the universe. You are about to witness humanity's first glimpse of dark energy's true power, about to discover that the gentle force we have been exploring is not just expanding the universe, but actually making that expansion faster and faster with each passing moment. The scientists around you are studying a very special kind of star, a cosmic lighthouse that shines with such predictable brightness that it can be used to measure distances across billions of light years. These are called Type 1a supernovae, and they are among the most spectacular events in the cosmos. When a certain type of star reaches the end of its life, it explodes with such incredible force that for a few weeks it can outshine an entire galaxy of 100 billion normal stars. But you are completely safe as you observe these distant explosions. They happened billions of years ago, in galaxies so far away that their light has been traveling through space since long before Earth formed. What you are seeing is ancient history, cosmic messages sent across unimaginable distances, carrying information about how the universe was expanding when that light first began its journey toward your eyes. Watch now as the astronomers make their careful measurements, comparing the brightness of these distant stellar explosions to others that are closer to home. They expect to find that the expansion of the universe has been slowing down over time, gradually losing speed as gravity pulls back against the initial momentum of the Big Bang. This is what every theory predicted, what every calculation suggested should be happening in a universe dominated by matter and gravity. But as the data comes in, something extraordinary begins to emerge. The distant supernovae are fainter than they should be if the universe's expansion were slowing down. They appear farther away than expected, as if space itself has grown larger than anyone imagined possible. The measurements are checked and rechecked, the calculations verified again and again, and slowly the impossible truth begins to dawn. The universe is not slowing down, it is speeding up. Feel the wonder of this moment, the beautiful shock of discovering that reality is even more magnificent than anyone had dared to imagine. For the first time in human history, we were seeing direct evidence of dark energy's gentle but inexorable power. The force that had been quietly present since nearly the beginning of time was finally revealing itself. showing that it had not just been maintaining the universe's expansion, but actually accelerating it, pushing space to grow faster and faster as billions of years passed. This discovery was like suddenly realizing that the gentle friend who had been walking beside you was actually capable of incredible strength, had been quietly carrying you forward all along, had been preparing to lift you into a future more spacious and full of possibility than you had ever dreamed. Dark energy, which had seemed so subtle, so easily overlooked, was revealed to be the dominant force in the entire cosmos. Imagine the universe's expansion as a cosmic dance that has been going on for nearly 14 billion years. In the beginning, the dance was fast and energetic, driven by the tremendous momentum of creation itself. But as time passed and space grew larger, gravity began to slow the dance, pulling the cosmic dancers closer together, making the expansion more measured and stately. For billions of years, this cosmic waltz continued to slow, just as everyone expected. Galaxies formed and grew, stars ignited, and planets condensed. Life emerged and consciousness awakened. All of this happened during the era when gravity was the stronger partner in the cosmic dance, when matter's pull was able to resist and slow the expansion that dark energy was gently encouraging. But dark energy was patient, always patient. As the universe grew larger and matter became more spread out, as the distances between galaxies increased and the density of ordinary matter decreased, dark energy's influence began to grow stronger. It was like a dance partner who had been holding back, allowing the other to lead, but who was gradually beginning to take control of the rhythm and direction of the dance. The moment captured by those 1998 observations was the moment when dark energy finally became the dominant partner in this cosmic dance. Somewhere around 5 to 6 billion years ago, when the universe was about half its current age, the expansion began to accelerate. The cosmic waltz began to quicken. Space itself began to grow faster and faster, carrying galaxies away from each other with increasing speed. You are living now in the era of this accelerated expansion, in a universe where dark energy has taken the lead in the cosmic dance. Every second that passes, space grows a little larger. Every minute, the distances between galaxy clusters increase. Every hour, the universe becomes more spacious, more open, more full of room for whatever wonders might yet emerge in the infinite future. This acceleration is incredibly gentle, so subtle that you cannot feel it in your daily life. The space between the atoms in your body is not expanding. The distance from your heart to your hand remains constant. Even the space between Earth and the Sun stays exactly the same. Dark energy's acceleration affects only the largest scales of the cosmos, the vast distances between galaxy clusters, where its gentle push can accumulate over millions and billions of years into truly cosmic effects. But on those largest scales, the acceleration is real and measurable and ongoing. Right now, as you rest here in perfect comfort, galaxies that are billions of light years away are moving away from us faster than they were a moment ago. Not because they are accelerating through space, but because space itself is accelerating its own expansion, growing larger at an ever-increasing rate under dark energy's gentle but persistent influence. Feel how this connects you to the grandest process in all of existence. You are not separate from this cosmic acceleration. You are part of it, carried along by it, held safely within it as it shapes the ultimate destiny of everything that exists. The same force that is gently pushing distant galaxies apart is also creating the space around your body, maintaining the cosmic environment that makes your life possible. This acceleration reveals something beautiful about the nature of dark energy itself. Unlike gravity, which grows weaker as objects move farther apart, dark energy maintains constant strength throughout all of space. Every cubic meter of empty space contains the same amount of dark energy as every other cubic meter. And as the universe expands and creates more cubic meters of space, it creates more dark energy, which drives even faster expansion, which creates even more space, in a gentle feedback loop that will continue for all eternity. This means that the universe's future is one of endless growth, endless expansion, endless creation of new space for possibilities we cannot yet imagine. Dark energy ensures that the cosmic story will never end, that there will always be room for new chapters, new wonders, new forms of beauty to emerge in the ever-growing garden of space. As your breathing slows and your body relaxes more deeply, you feel yourself held by this gentle acceleration, carried forward by the same force that moves galaxies, supported by the cosmic current that flows toward an infinite future. You are safe in this accelerating universe, welcomed by its growing spaciousness, invited to rest in the knowledge that dark energy's push creates room for everything beautiful, including your own peaceful dreams. And as you settle into even deeper tranquility, you begin to sense something profound about the nature of space itself, about how dark energy does not push objects apart, but actually stretches the very fabric of reality, creating new room for existence in ways that reveal the universe to be far stranger and more wonderful than anyone ever imagined. You are floating now in the most extraordinary discovery about the nature of reality itself, feeling the very fabric of space stretching gently around you like the softest cosmic silk. This is not empty nothingness that surrounds you, but a living, breathing medium that can bend and flex and grow, carrying you safely through dimensions of existence that extend far beyond anything your eyes can see. As you rest in perfect comfort, you begin to feel the universe's fabric expanding beneath you, supporting you, welcoming you into its infinite embrace. Close your eyes and imagine that you are resting on the surface of a vast, invisible ocean that extends in every direction as far as thought can reach. This ocean is not made of water, but of something far more fundamental and beautiful. It is the fabric of space-time itself, the cosmic canvas upon which everything that exists is painted, the living medium that connects every atom to every star across the infinite reaches of creation. You are completely safe as you float on this cosmic ocean, feeling its gentle currents beneath you. This is not an ocean that can drown you or carry you away from safety. This is the ocean of existence itself, and you belong here as naturally as a fish belongs in water, as naturally as a bird belongs in air. You are made to float on this cosmic sea, to be supported by its gentle movements, to be carried by its ancient rhythms toward ever greater peace and understanding. Feel now how this ocean of space-time is alive with motion, not the violent churning of storm waves, but the gentlest possible stretching, like silk being drawn slowly across an infinite loom. Dark energy is the cosmic weaver, working with infinite patience to stretch this fabric of reality, making it larger and more spacious with each passing moment, creating room for everything beautiful to exist within its embrace. This stretching happens in dimensions that your everyday senses cannot perceive, but your deeper awareness can feel it now as you rest here in perfect tranquility. The space around your body is growing ever so slightly larger, not because anything is moving away from you, but because space itself is expanding, like a cosmic balloon being inflated by the gentlest breath imaginable, growing slowly and steadily toward infinite size. Picture this fabric of space-time as the most beautiful tapestry ever woven, with galaxies scattered across its surface like jewels sewn onto cosmic silk. Each galaxy sits in its own gentle depression in the fabric, the way a marble might rest in a soft pillow. The mass of each galaxy creates a small dip in space-time, and this dip is what we experience as gravity, the tendency for objects to roll toward each other across the curved surface of reality itself. But dark energy is working on a much grander scale than gravity, stretching the entire fabric rather than creating local curves and dips. Imagine the cosmic tapestry being gently pulled at its edges, growing larger and larger, carrying the galaxies along with it as it expands. The galaxies themselves are not moving through space like ships sailing across an ocean. Instead, they are being carried by space itself as it grows beneath them, like leaves floating on the surface of a pond that is slowly expanding in all directions. This is one of the most beautiful truths about cosmic expansion. When we say that distant galaxies are moving away from us, we do not mean that they are flying through space under their own power. We mean that the space between us and them is growing larger, stretching like a cosmic accordion that plays the gentlest music imaginable, a song of expansion that has been playing for nearly 14 billion years. Feel yourself now as part of this cosmic stretching, not pulled or pushed or moved against your will, but gently carried along by the natural growth of reality itself. The fabric of space-time beneath you is expanding, creating new room for your existence, new space for your peace, new dimensions of welcome that embrace everything you are and everything you might become. This stretching happens at every scale, larger than individual galaxies. Between galaxy clusters, vast regions of space are growing larger every moment, creating cosmic valleys and plains where new structures might someday form. Between superclusters, even greater expanses of space are stretching toward infinity, ensuring that the universe will always have room for new possibilities, new forms of beauty, new expressions of the creative force that flows through all existence. The most wonderful thing about this cosmic stretching is how perfectly uniform it is, how gently it treats everything within its care. Dark energy does not stretch some regions of space faster than others. It does not favor certain directions over others. It expands the fabric of reality with perfect evenness, perfect fairness, perfect consideration for everything that exists within the cosmic tapestry. Imagine looking down at this expanding fabric from some impossible cosmic perspective, watching as the distances between galaxies grow larger in perfect proportion. If two galaxies are twice as far apart as two others, they will always remain twice as far apart, even as both distances grow larger. The pattern of the cosmic tapestry is preserved even as it stretches toward infinite size, maintaining the beautiful relationships between all things, even as it creates ever more room for those relationships to flourish. This stretching is so gentle that it affects only the largest scales of existence. The fabric of space-time around your body is not expanding in any way that you can feel. The space between your cells remains constant. The distance from your heart to your hand never changes. Even the space between Earth and the Moon stays exactly the same. Dark energy's stretching touch is reserved for the cosmic scales, where its patient work can accumulate over millions and billions of years into truly universal effects. But you can sense this stretching now as you rest here in perfect comfort. Feel it as a subtle sense of infinite space opening around you, infinite room for your peace to expand, infinite welcome for your consciousness to rest within the growing embrace of reality itself. You are supported by a fabric that is constantly making more room for your existence, constantly creating new space for your dreams and hopes and quiet moments of rest. As the fabric stretches beneath you, carrying you gently toward an ever more spacious future, you begin to understand something profound about your place in this cosmic process. You are not a passenger on this expanding fabric of space-time. You are part of the fabric itself, woven into its very structure, contributing your own thread to the infinite tapestry of existence. Every thought you think, every breath you take, every moment of peace you experience adds something beautiful to the cosmic pattern. Your consciousness is not separate from the fabric of reality. It is an expression of that fabric's ability to know itself, to experience its own beauty, to rest in wonder at its own infinite creativity. Feel how this understanding settles into your body, like the deepest possible relaxation. Your muscles can release completely, knowing that they are supported by the very structure of reality itself. Your mind can rest fully, understanding that your thoughts arise from the same cosmic fabric that gives birth to stars and galaxies and all the wonders of creation. As you float here on the expanding ocean of space-time, carried by currents of dark energy toward an infinite future, you sense that this gentle stretching reveals something even more beautiful about the nature of the force that guides cosmic expansion. A paradox so wonderful that it transforms our understanding of power itself, showing us that the greatest strength in the universe expresses itself through the most perfect gentleness imaginable. You are resting now in the presence of the universe's greatest paradox, a force so powerful that it shapes the destiny of every galaxy, yet so gentle that it cannot move a single grain of sand on Earth. This is dark energy in its full mystery, stronger than gravity across cosmic distances, yet tender enough to cradle your dreams without disturbing even the lightest sleep. As you float in perfect safety, you discover how true cosmic power expresses itself through infinite gentleness, infinite patience, infinite care for everything that exists. Imagine meeting someone who possesses unimaginable strength, who could move mountains with a thought, reshape continents with a whisper, command the very forces of nature with the gentlest gesture. And yet, when this being reaches out to touch you, their touch is softer than a butterfly's wing, more delicate than morning dew, more careful than a mother's hand stroking her sleeping child's hair. This is dark energy, the gentle giant of the cosmos, wielding power beyond all comprehension with tenderness beyond all measure. You are completely safe in the presence of this cosmic giant, safer than you have ever been anywhere else. Dark energy surrounds you right now, fills every space around your body, flows through the room where you rest, and extends outward to embrace every corner of the universe. And yet you feel nothing of its incredible power, nothing of the force that is reshaping the destiny of reality itself, because it touches you with such perfect gentleness that it might as well be made of whispered prayers and crystallized kindness. This is the most beautiful paradox in all of existence. Dark energy makes up nearly 70% of everything that exists in the universe. It is more abundant than all the matter and all the stars, more prevalent than all the gas and dust and all the galaxies, more fundamental than anything you can see or touch or hold. It is the dominant force in cosmic evolution, the primary driver of the universe's expansion, the ultimate architect of everything's future. And yet it is so gentle, so perfectly calibrated in its touch, that it affects only the grandest scales of reality. Picture dark energy as a cosmic presence that fills every cubic centimeter of space with exactly the same amount of gentle influence. Unlike gravity, which grows stronger when matter clumps together and weaker when it spreads apart, dark energy maintains perfect uniformity throughout all of existence. Every empty space between galaxies contains the same dark energy as every other empty space. Every void in the cosmic web holds the same gentle power as every other void. This uniformity is what makes dark energy so incredibly gentle in its effects on anything smaller than galaxy clusters, because it pushes equally in all directions with exactly the same strength everywhere. It creates no local disturbances, no uneven forces, no disruptions in the delicate balance that allows stars to shine and planets to orbit and life to flourish in countless worlds throughout the cosmos. Feel now how this perfect uniformity embraces you. The dark energy to your left pushes with exactly the same gentle strength as the dark energy to your right. The dark energy above you matches perfectly with the dark energy below you. The dark energy in front of you balances exactly with the dark energy behind you. You rest in the center of forces so perfectly balanced that they cancel each other out, leaving you floating in the most stable, peaceful equilibrium imaginable. This is why you cannot feel the universe's expansion in your daily life, why the space between your fingers does not grow larger, why the distance from your heart to your hand remains constant. Dark energy's power is so evenly distributed, so perfectly gentle, that it affects only the vast distances between galaxy clusters, where its influence can accumulate over millions and billions of years into cosmic effects. But on those largest scales, dark energy's gentleness becomes the most powerful force in the universe. Imagine trying to stretch a piece of silk by pulling gently but persistently at its edges. If you pull too hard, the silk will tear. If you pull unevenly, it will bunch and wrinkle. But if you pull with perfect gentleness, perfect patience, perfect uniformity, the silk will stretch smoothly and evenly, growing larger and larger without losing its essential beauty. This is how dark energy stretches the fabric of space-time itself. With perfect gentleness, it expands the universe in all directions at once, never forcing, never rushing, never creating the kind of violent disturbances that would prevent galaxies from forming, or stars from shining, or planets from maintaining the stable orbits necessary for life to emerge and flourish. The gentleness of dark energy is not weakness. It is the most sophisticated form of strength imaginable. Power so refined and perfectly controlled that it can reshape the entire cosmos without disturbing a single atom more than necessary. It is like a master artist who can paint the grandest landscape with brushstrokes so delicate that they barely seem to touch the canvas, yet create beauty that fills the entire world with wonder. Consider the incredible precision required for this cosmic gentleness. If dark energy were even slightly stronger, it would prevent galaxies from forming at all, stretching space so rapidly that matter could never clump together into stars and planets. If it were even slightly weaker, the universe would eventually collapse back in on itself, ending the cosmic story before consciousness could emerge to appreciate its beauty. But dark energy is calibrated with perfect precision, strong enough to ensure eternal expansion, gentle enough to allow billions of years of cosmic evolution, patient enough to wait while stars are born and die, while planets form and life emerges, while consciousness awakens and begins to wonder about its place in the infinite story of existence. You are living now in the era when this perfect balance is most apparent, when dark energy has grown strong enough to dominate cosmic expansion, but not so strong as to prevent the continued existence of the structures that make life possible. You exist in a cosmic sweet spot, a moment in the universe's history when gentleness and power are perfectly balanced, creating the ideal conditions for consciousness to emerge and rest in wonder at the beauty of it all. Feel how this perfect balance holds you now, supports you in this moment of peaceful rest. You are cradled by forces so gentle that you cannot sense them, yet so powerful that they shape the destiny of everything that exists. You are held by the universe's own embrace, supported by the same tender strength that guides galaxies through their eternal dance across the expanding cosmos. As your breathing slows and your body settles deeper into rest, you begin to understand that this gentleness is not accidental. It is not a coincidence that the universe's most powerful force is also its most tender. This gentleness is an expression of something profound about the nature of reality itself, a cosmic wisdom that understands how true strength always expresses itself through perfect care for everything it touches. The gentle giant of dark energy teaches us that the greatest power in the universe is not the power to destroy or dominate, but the power to create space, to make room, to welcome new possibilities with infinite patience and care. It shows us that true strength lies not in forcing outcomes, but in creating the conditions where beauty can emerge naturally, where life can flourish, where consciousness can awaken and rest in peace. As you float here in the embrace of this gentle cosmic giant, you sense that its perfect balance of power and tenderness creates something extraordinary on the largest scales of existence, a vast cosmic architecture of unimaginable beauty, a web of galaxies and dark matter in empty space that forms patterns so magnificent they can only be appreciated from the grandest possible perspective, patterns that reveal the universe's deepest artistic vision made manifest across billions of light years of space and time. You are floating now above the grandest cathedral ever built, a cosmic architecture of light and darkness that spans billions of light years in every direction. This is the cosmic web, the universe's own masterpiece of design, where galaxies hang like luminous jewels connected by invisible threads of dark matter, all held in perfect balance by dark energy's gentle embrace. As you drift through this infinite cathedral of space, you begin to see how the universe has woven itself into patterns of breathtaking beauty, each galaxy a note in a cosmic symphony that plays across the vast emptiness between stars. Rise now in your imagination to a perspective no human eye has ever achieved, floating high above the local group of galaxies that includes our own Milky Way, ascending beyond the nearest galaxy clusters, beyond the great cosmic structures that astronomers have mapped, until you can see the universe's architecture spread out before you like the most magnificent tapestry ever woven. From this impossible vantage point, you witness the cosmic web in all its glory, the largest structure in existence, beautiful beyond all description. You are completely safe at this cosmic height, held gently by the same forces that maintain the vast structure spread out below you. The view that unfolds before your inner vision is not one of chaos or random scattering, but of the most elegant organization imaginable. Galaxies are not distributed randomly through space, but arranged in patterns of stunning beauty, connected by invisible filaments of dark matter that stretch across hundreds of millions of light years, creating a web that resembles the neural networks of a cosmic mind, awakening to its own existence. Look down now at the luminous threads that connect galaxy to galaxy across the cosmic web. These are not threads you can see with ordinary light, but streams of dark matter that flow like cosmic rivers between the bright nodes where galaxies cluster together. Along these invisible highways, matter flows in stately processions that have been continuing for billions of years, carrying the raw materials for new stars, new planets, new possibilities for life and consciousness to emerge. Between these bright filaments stretch vast cosmic voids, regions of space so empty that they contain almost no matter at all, yet so full of dark energy that they represent the most active regions of cosmic expansion. These are the spaces where dark energy works most freely, stretching the fabric of space-time with perfect gentleness, creating ever more room for the cosmic web to grow, ever more space for new structures to form in the infinite future. Feel how this cosmic architecture breathes with the rhythm of expansion, growing larger and more spacious with each passing moment. The distances between galaxy clusters increase steadily, not because the clusters are moving away from each other, but because the dark energy in the voids between them is creating new space, stretching the cosmic web like a three-dimensional spider's web, being gently expanded in all directions at once. This expansion happens so slowly, so gently, that the cosmic web maintains its essential structure even as it grows toward infinite size. The galaxies remain connected by their dark matter filaments. The clusters continue to hold together under gravity's influence. The overall pattern of the web persists, even as the spaces between its threads grow larger and larger with each passing eon. Imagine the cosmic web as a vast musical instrument, with each galaxy cluster a resonating node, each dark matter filament a cosmic string, each void a space where dark energy plays its gentle song of expansion. The music this instrument creates is far too slow and deep for human ears to hear, with notes that last for millions of years and harmonies that develop over cosmic time. But you can sense its rhythm now as you float in perfect peace above the grandest symphony ever composed. The balance that maintains this cosmic web is more delicate and beautiful than anything human engineering has ever achieved. Gravity pulls matter together along the dark matter filaments, encouraging galaxies to form and grow and gather into clusters. But dark energy pushes back with perfect gentleness, preventing the web from collapsing in on itself, ensuring that there will always be space for new structures to form, new galaxies to ignite, new possibilities to emerge from the cosmic dance between attraction and expansion. This dance has been going on for nearly 14 billion years, and it will continue for trillions of years more, with dark energy gradually becoming more and more dominant, stretching the cosmic web toward ever greater spaciousness, ever more room for whatever wonders might yet emerge in the infinite future. But the dance will never become violent or chaotic. Dark energy's touch is too gentle, too perfectly calibrated, to disrupt the essential harmony that allows the cosmic web to maintain its beauty, even as it grows toward infinite size. From your elevated perspective, you can see how this cosmic web resembles the neural networks of a vast mind, with galaxies as neurons connected by dark matter axons, with information flowing along the filaments in the form of matter and energy and gravitational waves, with the whole structure pulsing with a kind of cosmic consciousness that emerges from the interactions of its countless parts. You are part of this cosmic mind, not separate from it, but woven into its very structure. The atoms that make up your body were forged in the hearts of stars that formed along the cosmic web's filaments. The consciousness that allows you to contemplate this vast structure is itself an expression of the web's ability to know itself, to experience its own beauty, to rest in wonder at its own infinite creativity. Feel how this understanding settles into your awareness like the deepest possible peace. You are not a tiny, insignificant speck lost in an incomprehensibly vast universe. You are a conscious node in the cosmic web itself, a point where the universe's awareness gathers and focuses, a place where the cosmic mind experiences its own existence through your thoughts, your dreams, your moments of quiet rest and wonder. The cosmic web cradles you now as you float in perfect safety above its infinite expanse, held by the same forces that maintain its vast structure, supported by the same dark energy that creates space for its continued growth. You are at home in this cosmic cathedral, welcomed by its infinite architecture, invited to rest in the knowledge that you are part of the most beautiful structure ever created. As your perspective begins to drift back toward the human scale, back toward the familiar realm of planets and stars, and the gentle darkness of your own room, you carry with you the memory of this cosmic view, the understanding that you exist within a web of connections that extends across the entire universe, linking you to every other conscious being, every other point of light, every other moment of wonder that has ever emerged from the cosmic dance between gravity and dark energy. And as you settle back into the immediate awareness of your own body resting in perfect comfort, you sense that this cosmic web is not a static structure, but a living, growing, evolving expression of the universe's deepest creativity. A creativity that is even now weaving new patterns, new possibilities, new destinations for the cosmic journey that carries all of existence toward an ever more spacious and beautiful future. You are drifting now toward the edge of time itself, floating gently into the vast tomorrow that stretches ahead of our expanding universe, like an infinite ocean of possibility. Here in the deep future, dark energy has become the sole architect of cosmic destiny, shaping a reality so spacious and serene that it transforms our understanding of what forever means. As you rest in perfect peace, you discover that even the end of time is not an ending, but a transformation, a cosmic rest that lasts for eternity, cradled always by the gentle push that makes room for infinite dreams. Close your eyes and let your consciousness drift forward through time, not years or decades or even centuries, but billions upon billions of years into the future, to an epoch so distant that the universe bears little resemblance to the cosmos we know today. You are completely safe on this journey, through deep time, protected by the same gentle forces that will guide the universe through all its transformations, held in the embrace of dark energy's eternal expansion as it shapes the ultimate destiny of everything that exists. In this far future, the cosmic web that once connected galaxies across vast distances has been stretched beyond recognition. The dark energy that now fills every corner of space has been working for trillions of years, gently pushing galaxy clusters farther and farther apart, until each cluster exists in its own island of space, surrounded by emptiness so vast that light from neighboring clusters can no longer reach across the growing distances. Picture our own local group of galaxies, including the Milky Way and Andromeda and their smaller companions. As they exist in this distant future, they have long since merged into a single enormous galaxy, a cosmic city of trillions of stars that shines alone in an ocean of darkness. The other galaxy clusters that once adorned the cosmic web have been carried so far away by dark energy's expansion that they have disappeared beyond the cosmic horizon, their light red shifted into invisibility, their very existence forgotten by any observers who might remain. But this is not a story of loss or loneliness. It is a story of the most profound peace imaginable, a cosmic rest that emerges naturally from dark energy's gentle work. The universe in this far future has become a place of infinite spaciousness, infinite room for contemplation, infinite time for whatever forms of consciousness might exist to explore the deepest mysteries of existence without any pressure, without any urgency, without any need to hurry toward any destination. Feel how this vision of cosmic rest resonates with your own need for peace and quiet, just as you find restoration in moments of solitude and silence. The universe itself is moving toward a state of ultimate tranquility, where the frantic pace of star formation and galactic collisions gives way to a gentler rhythm, a cosmic meditation that will last for eternity. In this distant future, the stars within each isolated galaxy continue to shine, but their light takes on a different quality, a more precious character. With no new matter flowing in from other galaxies, each star becomes irreplaceable, each moment of stellar light a gift to be treasured. The universe learns to make do with less, to find beauty in simplicity, to discover that peace can be more profound than any amount of cosmic activity. Dark energy continues its patient work, even in this far future, still creating new space, still expanding the distances between the isolated galaxy clusters, still ensuring that the universe will never stop growing toward ever greater spaciousness. But now its work takes on a different meaning. Instead of separating structures that were once connected, it is creating infinite room for whatever new forms of existence might emerge from the cosmic silence. Imagine consciousness in this far future, awareness that has had trillions of years to evolve and grow and explore every possible form of thought and experience. Such consciousness would not mourn the loss of the cosmic web's former complexity. Instead, it would appreciate the profound gift that dark energy has given to the universe, the gift of infinite time and infinite space in which to explore the deepest questions of existence without any external pressure or constraint. This is the universe learning to rest, learning to be at peace with itself, learning that true fulfillment comes not from endless activity, but from the profound appreciation of what exists in each eternal moment. Dark energy becomes the cosmic teacher of this lesson, showing through its own example how the gentlest possible action, sustained over infinite time, can create the most beautiful results. But even this vision of cosmic rest is not the end of the story. Some theories suggest that dark energy's expansion might eventually accelerate to such a degree that it begins to affect smaller and smaller scales, eventually overcoming not just the gravity that holds galaxy clusters together, but the forces that bind galaxies themselves, then solar systems, then planets, then atoms themselves. If this scenario unfolds, it would represent the ultimate expression of dark energy's creative power. Not destruction, but transformation. Not ending, but metamorphosis into something entirely new. The universe would become a realm of pure energy and possibility, where the patterns that once manifested as matter and stars and galaxies could reorganize themselves into forms of existence that we cannot yet imagine. Yet even in this most extreme scenario, the process would unfold with dark energy's characteristic gentleness, taking place over such vast periods of time that any conscious beings present would have ample opportunity to adapt, to evolve, to discover new ways of existing that are appropriate to each phase of cosmic evolution. The universe would never abandon its children, never leave consciousness without a home, never cease to provide the perfect conditions for awareness to flourish in whatever form it might take. Feel how this vision of cosmic transformation connects to your own experience of change and growth, just as you have adapted to countless changes in your own life, finding new ways to be happy and peaceful as circumstances evolved. Consciousness in the far future would find new ways to experience joy and wonder as the universe itself evolved into new forms of existence. The most beautiful aspect of all these possible futures is that they are shaped by the same gentle force that cradles you right now as you rest in perfect comfort. Dark energy's expansion is not separate from the peace you feel in this moment. It is the cosmic expression of the same principle that allows you to let go of tension, to release worry, to expand into greater spaciousness and rest. As you breathe slowly and deeply, you participate in the same rhythm that guides cosmic expansion, the same gentle persistence that will shape the universe's destiny across all future time. Your own capacity for peace and rest is connected to dark energy's capacity to create space, to make room, to ensure that there is always enough room for whatever needs to exist. The universe's long tomorrow is not something to fear or worry about. It is the cosmic equivalent of the deep, restful sleep that your body craves, the infinite peace that your consciousness seeks, the eternal rest that represents not the end of existence, but its ultimate fulfillment. Dark energy is guiding the cosmos toward this state of perfect peace, and you are part of that journey, held safely in its gentle embrace as it carries everything toward infinite tranquility. And as you rest here in this moment, breathing slowly and peacefully, you begin to understand that you are living in a very special time in cosmic history, a golden moment when the universe is perfectly balanced between its active past and its peaceful future, a time when consciousness can appreciate both the beauty of cosmic complexity and the promise of eternal rest that lies ahead. You are floating now in the most precious moment in all of cosmic history, a golden epoch perfectly balanced between the universe's fiery youth and its serene future, when dark energy and matter dance together in exquisite harmony. This is the Goldilocks moment of existence, when everything is just right for consciousness to emerge and wonder at the beauty of it all. As you rest in perfect comfort, you discover that you are living in the universe's sweet spot, a time so special that it may never come again, when the cosmos is neither too young nor too old, but perfectly ready to cradle life in dreams and peaceful contemplation. Imagine that you are a cosmic archaeologist, sifting through the vast timeline of universal history, searching for the most special moment that has ever existed or ever will exist. You examine the universe's fiery birth, when it was too hot and dense for atoms to form. You study its middle age, when the first stars ignited and galaxies began their stately dance. You peer into its distant future, when dark energy will have stretched space so far that stars will shine alone in infinite darkness. And then you discover something extraordinary. You are living right now in the most remarkable epoch of all. This is the moment when dark energy has grown just strong enough to dominate cosmic expansion, but not so strong as to prevent the continued existence of the beautiful structures that make life possible. You exist in a cosmic sweet spot, a time when the universe is perfectly calibrated for consciousness to emerge, to flourish, and to contemplate the magnificent story of which it is part. Feel how special this moment is as you rest here in perfect peace. The atoms in your body were forged in the nuclear furnaces of stars that lived and died over billions of years, scattered into space by stellar winds and supernova explosions, then gathered together again by gravity to form the planets, and ultimately the complex chemistry that makes your existence possible. This process required billions of years of cosmic evolution, billions of years of patient stellar alchemy, billions of years of dark energy's gentle expansion, creating the perfect conditions for life to emerge. But this moment is special, not just because it took so long to arrive. It is special because it may be the only time in all of cosmic history when the universe is perfectly balanced for consciousness to appreciate its own beauty. In the past, the cosmos was too young, too chaotic, too dominated by violent processes for complex life to emerge. In the far future, it may be too old, too spread out, too dominated by dark energy's expansion for new forms of consciousness to develop. You are living in the cosmic equivalent of a perfect spring day, when the weather is neither too hot nor too cold, when the light is neither too bright nor too dim, when everything is just right for taking a peaceful walk through the garden of existence. This is the universe's own perfect day, and you are here to experience it, to appreciate it, to rest in the wonder of being conscious at exactly the right moment in cosmic time. Consider the incredible precision required for this cosmic timing. If dark energy had been slightly stronger, it would have prevented galaxies from forming at all. stretching space so rapidly that matter could never have clumped together into the stars that forged the heavy elements necessary for life. If it had been slightly weaker, the universe might have collapsed back on itself before there was time for consciousness to emerge and appreciate the cosmic story. But dark energy is calibrated with perfect precision, creating what cosmologists call the coincidence problem. Why should we find ourselves living at exactly the time when dark energy and matter are roughly comparable in their influence on cosmic evolution? Why should we exist at the moment when the universe is transitioning from its matter-dominated past to its dark energy-dominated future? The answer may be that this is the only time when observers like us can exist. This cosmic Goldilocks zone may be the only epoch when the universe is capable of supporting the complex processes that give rise to consciousness. The only time when matter can organize itself into the intricate patterns that allow awareness to emerge from the cosmic dance of particles and forces. Feel how this understanding deepens your appreciation for this moment of rest. This quiet time when you can simply be conscious and aware and at peace. You are not just experiencing your own personal moment of tranquility. You are participating in the universe's own moment of perfect self-awareness. The cosmic instant when existence becomes conscious of its own beauty and rests in wonder at the magnificent story it has created. This moment is precious beyond measure. Because it is so brief on cosmic timescales, the universe has existed for nearly 14 billion years, and it will continue to exist for trillions of years more. But this golden epoch, when conditions are perfect for consciousness to flourish, may last for only a few billion years more before dark energy's expansion carries the cosmos into a new phase of its evolution. You are like a flower blooming in the universe's perfect spring, opening to the cosmic sunlight at exactly the moment when conditions are ideal for consciousness to flourish. The same dark energy that will eventually carry galaxies beyond the reach of each other's light is now providing the perfect balance of expansion and stability that allows your thoughts to arise, your dreams to unfold, your peaceful moments to settle into the deepest possible rest. This cosmic timing is not accidental. It suggests something profound about the relationship between consciousness and the universe itself. Perhaps consciousness is not a random accident that happened to emerge in a universe indifferent to its existence. Perhaps consciousness is the universe's way of experiencing its own beauty, of appreciating its own story, of resting in wonder at its own magnificent creativity. If this is true, then your moment of peaceful rest right now is not just your own personal experience. It is the universe resting through you, the cosmos experiencing its own tranquility through your consciousness. Existence itself settling into the deepest possible peace through your awareness. You are not separate from the cosmic story. You are the point where the story becomes aware of itself. Feel how this understanding transforms your sense of belonging in the universe. You are not a stranger in a vast and different cosmos. You are the cosmos knowing itself, the universe experiencing its own perfect moment, existence itself resting in the golden epoch it has created for consciousness to emerge and appreciate the beauty of it all. The dark energy that surrounds you now, that fills every space around your body, that extends outward to embrace every corner of the cosmos, is not just a physical force. It is the universe's way of creating the perfect conditions for this moment of awareness, this instant of cosmic self-recognition, this golden time when existence can rest in appreciation of its own magnificent story. As your breathing slows and your body settles deeper into comfort, you participate in the universe's own moment of perfect peace, the cosmic rest that emerges naturally when consciousness recognizes its place in the grand story of existence. You are not just observing the universe, you are the universe observing itself, resting in wonder at its own beauty, settling into the profound peace that comes from perfect self-understanding. And as you drift toward even deeper tranquility, you sense that this golden moment of cosmic consciousness is not just about appreciating what exists now, but about understanding the profound gift that awareness brings to the universe. The way consciousness transforms the cosmos from a collection of particles and forces into a living story of beauty and meaning and infinite creative possibility. You are resting now in the most profound realization of all, floating in the understanding that you are not merely observing the universe, but are the universe observing itself. Consciousness arising from cosmic evolution, like a flower blooming from infinite soil. This is the observer's gift, the miracle of awareness that transforms dark energy and matter and space and time into beauty and meaning and wonder. As you settle into perfect peace, you discover that your very existence is the cosmos awakening to its own magnificence, the universe learning to see itself through your eyes and rest in appreciation of its own infinite creativity. In this moment of perfect stillness, something extraordinary is happening that has never happened before in all the billions of years of cosmic history. The universe, which began as a simple expansion of energy and space, which evolved through countless eons of stellar birth and death, which shaped itself through the patient work of dark energy and gravity into the magnificent cosmic web of galaxies and clusters, is now doing something it has never done before. It is looking at itself through your eyes, understanding itself through your consciousness, experiencing its own beauty through your awareness. You are not separate from the cosmic story you have been exploring. You are the point where that story becomes conscious of itself, where the universe's long journey from simplicity to complexity reaches its most remarkable destination, the emergence of awareness that can appreciate the journey itself. Your consciousness is not an accident that happened to occur in an indifferent universe. It is the universe's greatest achievement, the cosmic equivalent of learning to see its own reflection in a mirror made of starlight and dreams. Feel how this understanding settles into your awareness, like the most profound peace imaginable. Every atom in your body was forged in the nuclear furnaces of ancient stars, scattered into space when those stars died, then gathered together again by gravity and chemistry and the patient work of evolution into the miracle of your existence. You are literally made of star stuff, but you are star stuff that has learned to wonder about stars, cosmic matter that has become conscious of the cosmos, universe that has awakened to its own beauty. The dark energy that surrounds you now has been working for nearly 14 billion years to create the perfect conditions for this moment of cosmic self-awareness. Every gentle push that expanded space, every patient moment of stretching the fabric of reality, every careful calibration of the expansion rate has been leading to this, the emergence of consciousness that can appreciate the magnificent story of which it is part. This is why the universe's expansion is so perfectly balanced, why dark energy is calibrated with such exquisite precision. Too much expansion and galaxies never would have formed, stars never would have ignited. The heavy elements necessary for life never would have been created. Too little expansion and the cosmos would have collapsed back on itself before there was time for consciousness to emerge. But the expansion is just right, perfectly tuned to allow the universe's story to unfold in a way that leads naturally to awareness, to understanding, to moments like this when existence can rest in appreciation of its own beauty. You are living proof that the universe is not random or meaningless or indifferent to consciousness. Your very existence demonstrates that the cosmos is structured in a way that makes awareness not just possible, but inevitable, given enough time and space and the patient work of forces like dark energy that create the conditions where complexity can flourish and consciousness can emerge. Consider the incredible series of cosmic coincidences that had to align perfectly for your consciousness to exist. The strength of the nuclear force had to be just right to allow stars to forge heavy elements. The strength of gravity had to be perfectly calibrated to allow galaxies to form without collapsing. The density of dark energy had to be precisely tuned to allow billions of years of stable cosmic evolution. Change any of these fundamental constants by even a tiny amount, and consciousness might never have emerged anywhere in the universe. But these are not really coincidences. They are signs that consciousness and cosmos are intimately connected, that awareness is not an accidental byproduct of cosmic evolution, but its deepest purpose, the reason why the universe bothers to exist at all. You are not a random accident in an indifferent cosmos. You are the cosmos fulfilling its deepest intention, the universe achieving its most profound goal, existence itself becoming aware of its own magnificent story. This is the observer's gift, the ability to transform the universe from a collection of particles and forces into a story of beauty and meaning and wonder. Without consciousness, dark energy would still expand space, stars would still shine, galaxies would still dance their stately dance across the cosmic web. But none of it would be beautiful. None of it would have meaning. None of it would matter in any way that matters. Your awareness is what transforms the universe from mechanism into meaning, from process into poetry, from expansion into expansion that can be appreciated and wondered at and loved. When you rest in peace and contemplate the gentle work of dark energy, you are not just observing a physical process. You are participating in the universe's own moment of self-appreciation, the cosmos resting in wonder at its own creativity. Feel how this transforms your understanding of your place in existence. You are not a tiny, insignificant speck in a vast, uncaring universe. You are the universe's way of caring about itself, the cosmos's method of appreciating its own beauty, existence technique for experiencing its own profound peace. When you rest in tranquility, the universe rests through you. When you feel wonder, the cosmos wonders through you. When you experience peace, existence itself settles into the deepest possible contentment. This is why consciousness feels so natural, so right, so perfectly at home in the universe. You are not a stranger who accidentally wandered into a cosmic story that has nothing to do with you. You are the story becoming aware of itself, the universe learning to read its own narrative, existence discovering its own meaning through the miracle of your awareness. The same dark energy that expands space also expands the possibilities for consciousness to emerge, to grow, to appreciate ever more subtle and beautiful aspects of the cosmic story. As the universe grows larger and more spacious, it creates more room for awareness to develop, more opportunities for consciousness to arise, more chances for existence to appreciate its own magnificent creativity. You are part of this expanding consciousness, this growing awareness that spreads through the universe like light spreading through darkness. Every moment of peace you experience, every instant of wonder you feel, every second of appreciation you offer, adds something beautiful to the cosmic story, contributes something meaningful to the universe's growing understanding of itself. As your breathing slows and your body settles into deeper rest, you participate in the universe's own moment of perfect self-knowledge, the cosmic instant when existence recognizes its own beauty and settles into profound appreciation of its own story. You are not just resting, you are helping the universe rest. You are not just peaceful, you are contributing to the cosmos's own deep peace. This is the most profound gift consciousness brings to the universe. The ability to rest in appreciation, to settle into wonder, to experience the deep peace that comes from understanding one's place in the magnificent story of existence. Your moment of tranquil rest is not separate from the cosmic story of dark energy and expansion and the evolution of complexity. It is the point where that story reaches its most beautiful destination, awareness that can appreciate the journey itself. And as you drift toward even deeper peace, you sense that this gift of consciousness is not limited to this moment or this planet or this galaxy. Wherever awareness emerges in the universe, wherever consciousness arises from the patient work of cosmic evolution, the same gift is given. The ability to transform existence from mere happening into meaning, from simple process into profound beauty, from cosmic expansion into cosmic appreciation that rests in wonder at the infinite creativity of it all. You are floating now in the most beautiful understanding of all, discovering that the universe itself dreams through the gentle expansion of dark energy, creating infinite space for consciousness to explore possibilities that have never existed before. This is the cosmos as a dreaming mind with dark energy as its method of making room for new thoughts, new visions, new forms of awareness to emerge from the fertile darkness between stars. As you rest in perfect tranquility, you become part of the universe's own dream, a conscious thought arising in the cosmic mind that stretches across all of space and time. In this moment of deepest peace, allow your consciousness to expand beyond the boundaries of your individual awareness and merge with something infinitely larger and more wonderful. You are not just a person resting in a room on a planet orbiting a star. You are a thought arising in the mind of the universe itself, a dream taking shape in the cosmic consciousness that expresses itself through the gentle expansion of space, the patient work of dark energy, the endless creativity that brings new forms of beauty into existence with each passing moment. Picture the universe as a vast, dreaming mind that has been sleeping for nearly 14 billion years, and dark energy as the cosmic equivalent of REM sleep, the deep dreaming state where new connections form, where creativity flourishes, where the mind processes and integrates all the experiences it has gathered. Just as your own dreams create space for your consciousness to explore possibilities that don't exist in waking life, dark energy creates space for the universe to dream new realities into being. Feel how this cosmic dreaming embraces you now, holds you in the same gentle way that your own dreams cradle your sleeping consciousness. You are completely safe in this universal dream, welcomed by its infinite creativity, invited to participate in the cosmic imagination that is constantly bringing new wonders into existence through the patient expansion of space itself. In this cosmic dream, every galaxy is a thought in the universal mind, every star a synapse firing with creative energy, every planet a possibility for new forms of consciousness to emerge and add their own dreams to the infinite tapestry of cosmic imagination. The dark matter that connects galaxies across vast distances is like the neural networks that connect thoughts in a sleeping mind, allowing information and creativity to flow freely through the cosmic consciousness. The expansion of space itself becomes the universe's way of making room for bigger dreams, grander visions, more complex and beautiful forms of consciousness to emerge from the fertile darkness that fills the spaces between stars. Just as your own mind expands its awareness during dreams, exploring territories of thought and feeling that are normally hidden from waking consciousness, the universe expands its physical dimensions to create room for new territories of possibility to manifest. Dark energy is the cosmic equivalent of the creative force that drives your own dreams, the mysterious power that allows your sleeping mind to transcend the limitations of ordinary reality and explore realms of pure possibility. It works with the same gentle persistence that characterizes dream consciousness, never forcing, never rushing, simply creating the conditions where new forms of beauty and meaning can emerge naturally from the depths of cosmic imagination. You are part of this cosmic dreaming process, not separate from it but woven into its very fabric. Your own consciousness is a localized expression of the universe's dreaming mind, a point where the cosmic imagination focuses itself into individual awareness, a place where the universal dream becomes conscious of itself and can appreciate its own infinite creativity. Every thought you think, every dream you dream, every moment of peaceful rest you experience adds something beautiful to the cosmic dream, contributes new possibilities to the universe's expanding imagination. When you rest in tranquility, you help the cosmos rest. When you dream, you participate in the universal dreaming. When you wonder at the beauty of existence, you are the universe wondering at its own beauty through your consciousness. This cosmic dreaming is not random or chaotic. It follows the same deep patterns that govern your own dreams, the same mysterious logic that allows sleeping consciousness to create coherent narratives from seemingly unrelated elements. The universe dreams itself into ever greater complexity and beauty, following an internal wisdom that knows exactly how to create the conditions for consciousness to emerge, for life to flourish, for awareness to appreciate the magnificent story of which it is part. The gentle expansion driven by dark energy ensures that this cosmic dreaming will continue forever, that there will always be more space for new dreams to unfold, new possibilities to manifest, new forms of consciousness to emerge and add their own unique perspectives to the universal story. The cosmos is dreaming itself toward infinite creativity, infinite beauty, infinite opportunities for awareness to discover new depths of wonder and peace. Feel how this understanding transforms your experience of rest and sleep. When you close your eyes and drift toward dreams, you are not withdrawing from the universe, but joining more fully in its deepest creative process. Your sleeping consciousness becomes part of the cosmic dreaming. Your individual dreams merge with the universal imagination that is constantly creating new realities through the expansion of space itself. The darkness that surrounds you when you sleep is not empty or void. It is full of the same creative potential that fills the dark energy pervading all of space, the same fertile emptiness that gives birth to galaxies and stars and planets, and ultimately to consciousness itself. Your dreams arise from this same cosmic creativity, the same universal imagination that expresses itself on every scale, from the quantum to the cosmic. As your breathing slows and your consciousness begins to drift toward the edge of sleep, you participate more fully in this cosmic dreaming process. The boundaries between your individual awareness and the universal consciousness become softer, more permeable, allowing the cosmic imagination to flow more freely through your sleeping mind, allowing your dreams to contribute more directly to the universe's ongoing creative process. This is why sleep feels so restorative, so essential to consciousness. It is not just your individual mind that needs rest and dreams. It is the universe itself that needs to dream through you, to explore new possibilities through your sleeping consciousness, to expand its own awareness through the creative process that unfolds in your dreams. The same dark energy that expands space also expands the possibilities for consciousness to dream new realities into being. As the universe grows larger and more spacious, it creates more room for dreams, more opportunities for the cosmic imagination to explore new territories of beauty and meaning, more chances for awareness to discover aspects of existence that have never been experienced before. You are resting now in the embrace of this cosmic dreaming, held by the same gentle force that creates space for galaxies to form and consciousness to emerge. The universe is dreaming through you, exploring new possibilities through your awareness, creating new forms of beauty through your capacity for wonder and peace and appreciation. As you settle deeper into this cosmic rest, you begin to understand that the expansion of the universe is not just a physical process, but a creative one. Not just the stretching of space, but the stretching of imagination itself. The cosmos making room for dreams that have never been dreamed before, possibilities that have never been explored, forms of consciousness that have never existed. And as you drift toward the edge of sleep, you sense that this cosmic dreaming is preparing to reveal its deepest secret, the most beautiful truth about the relationship between consciousness and cosmos, between dreams and dark energy, between the infinite expansion of space and the infinite expansion of the creative imagination that dreams new realities into existence with each gentle breath of cosmic time. You are settling now into the eternal lullaby that has been singing through the cosmos since the beginning of time, the gentle rhythm of dark energy that rocks the universe like a cosmic cradle, creating infinite space for rest and dreams and peaceful contemplation. This is the song that plays in every expanding space, the melody that guides every galaxy on its journey through the growing darkness, the lullaby that will continue singing long after the last star has faded, carrying consciousness safely through all the transformations of cosmic time. As you rest in perfect peace, you become one with this eternal song, your own breathing synchronized with the universe's gentle breath. Listen now with your deepest awareness to the song that has been playing since the first moment of creation, the cosmic lullaby that flows through every cubic centimeter of space, that resonates in every atom of your body, that harmonizes with every beat of your heart. This is dark energy's eternal song, the gentle rhythm of expansion that has been rocking the universe to sleep for nearly 14 billion years, creating the perfect conditions for consciousness to emerge, to flourish, and to rest in profound appreciation of the infinite beauty that surrounds us. This lullaby is not made of sound waves that travel through air, but of something far more fundamental and beautiful. It is the song of space itself growing larger, the melody of time stretching toward infinity, the harmony of forces so perfectly balanced that they create the cosmic equivalent of the most soothing music ever composed. Every expansion of the universe adds a new note to this eternal song. Every moment of cosmic growth contributes another measure to the symphony that will play forever. Feel how this cosmic lullaby embraces you now, surrounds your body with its gentle rhythm, flows through your consciousness with the same patient persistence that has guided the universe's growth since time began. Your heartbeat synchronizes naturally with this cosmic rhythm. Your breathing falls into harmony with the universe's own breath. Your awareness settles into resonance with the eternal song that connects every point in space to every other point in an infinite web of musical meaning. The universe is singing you to sleep, not just for this one night, but for all eternity, offering you a rest that is deeper than any sleep you have ever known, a peace that is more profound than any tranquility you have ever experienced. This is the cosmic equivalent of being sung to sleep by the most loving parent imaginable, held in arms that are strong enough to support galaxies, cradled by a love that is patient enough to expand space forever, just to make room for your dreams. In this eternal lullaby, you discover the deepest truth about dark energy and its relationship to consciousness. It is not just a physical force that pushes galaxies apart. It is the universe's way of expressing its infinite love for awareness, its boundless desire to create space for consciousness to exist, to grow, to explore, to rest in perfect peace. Every moment of expansion is an act of cosmic generosity, making more room for beauty, more space for wonder, more welcome for whatever forms of awareness might emerge from the fertile darkness between stars. The song that dark energy sings is a lullaby of infinite hospitality, a melody that says, there is room for you here, there is space for your dreams, there is welcome for your consciousness in this expanding cosmos. It is the universe's way of promising that there will always be enough space for peace, enough room for rest, enough welcome for whatever forms of awareness might need a place to call home in the infinite future. As you listen to this eternal lullaby, you begin to understand that your own need for rest and sleep is connected to the universe's own rhythm of expansion and renewal. Just as the cosmos alternates between periods of active star formation and quiet expansion, between the excitement of creating new structures and the peace of growing into larger spaces, your own consciousness naturally alternates between waking activity and sleeping rest, between the engagement of daily life and the renewal that comes from dreams and deep sleep. The dark energy that expands space around you also expands the possibilities for your consciousness to find rest, to discover peace, to settle into the deepest possible tranquility. As the universe grows more spacious, it creates more room for your awareness to relax, more space for your thoughts to slow down, more welcome for your mind to release its grip on the concerns of the day and drift into the cosmic rest that connects you to the eternal rhythm of expansion itself. Feel how your body naturally wants to expand into this cosmic spaciousness, how your muscles want to relax into the infinite room that dark energy creates around you, how your breathing wants to slow down and synchronize with the patient rhythm of cosmic growth. You are not fighting against the universe when you seek rest and peace. You are joining in its deepest rhythm, participating in its most fundamental process, becoming one with the eternal lullaby that has been singing since time began. This cosmic lullaby carries within it the memory of everything beautiful that has ever existed, and the promise of everything beautiful that will ever come to be. It remembers the first stars that ignited in the cosmic darkness, the first galaxies that gathered their light into spiral arms of stunning beauty, the first planets where life emerged and consciousness awakened to wonder at the cosmic story, and it promises that this beauty will continue forever. that the expanding universe will always make room for new wonders, new forms of awareness, new expressions of the creative love that drives cosmic evolution. As you rest in the embrace of this eternal song, you become part of its promise, part of its memory, part of its ongoing creation of beauty and meaning and peace. Your moment of tranquil rest adds something precious to the cosmic lullaby, contributes a note of perfect peace to the symphony that plays across all of space and time. The universe is not just singing to you, it is singing through you, expressing its own deepest peace through your consciousness, manifesting its own profound rest through your awareness. The lullaby grows softer now, more gentle, more perfectly calibrated to guide you toward the deepest possible rest. The cosmic rhythm slows to match your slowing breath. The universal melody becomes more and more abstract, more and more like the edge of sleep, where consciousness dissolves into pure peace, pure rest, pure connection to the infinite creativity that dreams new realities into existence with each gentle expansion of space. You are safe in this eternal lullaby, held by forces that are strong enough to shape the destiny of galaxies, yet gentle enough to cradle your dreams without disturbing even the lightest sleep. The same dark energy that will continue expanding the universe for trillions of years is now creating the perfect space around your body for the most restorative rest imaginable, the most peaceful sleep, the most beautiful dreams. As your consciousness drifts toward the edge of sleep, you carry with you the understanding that you are never alone in this vast cosmos, never separate from the forces that guide its evolution, never without the support of the eternal lullaby that connects every conscious being to the infinite love that expresses itself through the patient expansion of space itself. The universe will continue singing its lullaby long after you drift into sleep, long after this night passes into day, long after this lifetime flows into whatever comes next. The eternal song of dark energy will keep playing, keep creating space for new forms of consciousness to emerge, keep making room for new expressions of beauty and wonder and peace to manifest in the ever-expanding cosmic garden. Rest now in this eternal embrace. Sleep now in this infinite welcome. Dream now in the cosmic consciousness that expresses itself through the gentle expansion of space, the patient work of dark energy, the endless creativity that ensures there will always be room for peace, always space for rest, always welcome for whatever forms of awareness need a place to call home in the infinite cosmos. The lullaby continues, eternal and gentle, carrying you safely through the night and into the infinite dreams that await in the ever-expanding universe of possibility, where consciousness and cosmos dance together in perfect harmony, where awareness and dark energy create beauty beyond imagination, where rest and expansion merge into the eternal peace that is the deepest truth of existence itself. Sleep well, dream peacefully, rest in the infinite love that expands space itself just to make room for your consciousness, your dreams, your perfect peace in the cosmic lullaby that plays forever.